Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the video. As you can see, I'm not playing with a face cam. I'm actually playing with a keyboard cam. So you can see my hands here. One hand on the mouse, one hand on the keyboard as usual. We're playing an Empire War ranked game right now, and the reason I can't play random map, even though I was queuing for it, is just because most of the pros online at night right now are just playing Empire Wars. And my Empire War elo is actually not very high. It's quite it's quite bad. I just played one game only for a guide that you probably have just watched before this video. And if you're still watching and you're on stream and it's a subathon, definitely be sure to sub it up and keep the stream rolling so I don't wake up to a blank screen. And we're going to be going for a runestones. I guess random civ makes sense. I don't expect to run into any particularly too high level player here, so we'll just play random civ and see what happens. And we'll adapt from there. And it's going to be a test for the keyboard cam, which is actually a sub goal on the stream. And if you're watching this on YouTube later, well, enjoy the game and the keyboard cam, which has been asked quite a bit for a long time now. So I got Persians, so we're going to go ahead and just do the Empire War start for now. Why are you mining stone, homie? And I guess that's the front, so we'll go ahead and make the stable there. I like that I found the deer, though. That lumber camp is terrible, though. And okay, there we go. And let me know what you guys think about this keyboard cam. It's a little bit awkward for me to do this because the cam blocks a little bit of my screen vision. I did this really ghetto. I just tilted the cam downwards. I don't know if there was like a better way to do it or not. But this is what we're working with here. Alright, we'll pick up double bit axe here as usual. Looks like he's got his scout here. You get a quick hit and get the hell out of there. Fantastic, no problem. I can do this all day. Alright, cool. Now we need a house builder. I guess like walling is good. I just don't know my map. I'm gonna go attack him really fast here. Okay. And I guess Empire Wars isn't too bad for this kind of thing, especially since it's all hot stuff now. It's the new thing on the block. It's what all the cool kids are playing. I think will make some pretty good content, I'm sure. And generally speaking, it's quite an exciting game mode. So I found the first opening here to attack this guy. It feels weird because like it might look like I'm just tryharding, and this guy might end up being like 1100, but I don't know. So I'm gonna just play my game, and however strong he is, well, sorry if it ends up being a stomp. But it looks like so far he's playing pretty well. Could run away there. Against Frank's, my advantage is bloodline, so maybe I should wait for that one to kick in first. Those guys are going back for another deer, which is totally fine. Everything's good here. Maybe second stable makes sense at some point. Persians are pretty bad though because you don't get any bonus really. Like if someone were to pick this, you only get like the TCs working faster, I suppose. If someone picks this in a tournament, in an Empire Wars, I don't know what to tell you. That guy's just not prepared or something. But they're definitely not the best civilization here. If they don't get their early resources. Okay. No horse collar as usual. Just gotta figure out where my villagers are gonna go now. I can start going back to gold though. Like that's the thing with scout opening. I do see him mixing in a few spears, which is really smart. This guy's playing well. The thing with scout opening, he's gotta know when to go back to gold. I'll just wait for my balance to kick in though. It's gonna be pretty strong. I can't fight him now though. Yeah, that's a good play from him. He's gonna kill one of my villagers. I guess a smart player, if I was one, would probably just make a couple spears himself, but I'm not a smart player. But now my bloodline's kicked in, so I'm just gonna go counterattack him. He cannot stop that army. Funny, because he could have actually attacked me there, and I wouldn't really have much to do with it. But just because I went to attack him, he felt like he had to go back. That's a counterattacking can be really good against people who have this kind of habit. Who, when they get attacked, they just always go back. I didn't know he would have it, but I've seen it happen quite a bit of time when that happens. They just go counterattack and then they just relieve all the pressure immediately, and you're just able to breathe all of a sudden. Good in this case, though. So I'll make a market now. I'll probably just help balance my resources. I talked about in the last video the importance for Empire Wars of just using the market. Like, feel free to use it. Because like no one really knows like the perfect build anyway, so as long as you're playing consistent, like that's the biggest thing that you need, honestly. And obviously walling up would be useful too. I see his army all here, so I'm gonna just put the pressure here. As long as you're playing consistent and like pretty well, no one can really say you're doing anything wrong. That's a bad fight though. Gotta go back here. He's adding in a lot of spears, which is really good. There's a hole here. Oh, he deleted a building. Surprise, surprise. He has full upgrades on those guys though. I'm in that fight. Let's go back there. I guess this guy can just cause corruption in the lands a little bit. Third stable? Why not? I guess market will be playing a smaller role now. Like in my opinion, the market is just good. Like it's just a good building to have. Even selling stone is useful because like all in is so deadly. I'm kind of regurgitating the points I mentioned last video here on the how to play or so you want to play Empire Wars, but it really is just so true. I'll go wheelbarrow and then I'll probably go up. Usually I don't get wheelbarrow, but this is kind of like an all-in scout situation, I suppose. And I'm playing with a 7-up eco bonus, so you can't really get the cast too fast, so wheelbarrow's fine for extended feudal age. Take any fights. I guess I can just wait to cast this now. After wheelbarrow I click up. Wheelbarrow is not too bad, it's fast with Persians anyway. And in castle I can simply go for all in. And I swear you don't have to go all in. If that's not your style in Empire Wars, you don't have to go all in every game. I see him actually adding a barracks here. I don't think you have to go all in every game. I just think it's a really easy way to play, and if that is your style, then knock yourself out, because I do think it's really good. But yeah. Aggressive play usually always just does well. I wouldn't say always wins, but always does well on this game mode. It's very hard to defend. Just because there's so much going on. That's my personal opinion though. Don't take this as fact or anything like that. But from what I've seen, the positions I've been in, attacking just always felt smoother. The guy who won Leary, he likes to attack constantly, so yeah. I'm not sure if it's weird to listen to me without seeing me, by the way, but you get to see the keyboard cam, which I guess is something. Not much there. Get horse color now. And I'm just gonna go all in knights and castle. I gotta say, credit, this guy's not bad. This guy's not bad. He feels like a pretty mid-table, maybe even advanced player here, honestly. Yeah, that's a good castle defense too. Like, this is not a bad player at all. Good quick walls. Weak build though. That's a Hera snipe in the books. Can I get it? Always. A lot of idle 10 as well, so. Yeah, the only thing I have to watch out for is that he's obviously doing the pikeman defense, which is smart, but I mean, we can end it with probably longswords here, honestly. Longsword and knights. He's gonna boom. Let's go longsword, honestly. Oh, actually, I don't know about longsword. Let's commit to longswords. You know what? First keyboard cam, we're doing longswords. I know we're not Huns, but let's just commit to it here. Longsword and knights though. Knights to hold it down in case things go wrong. Longsword will be the play. But I swear they need to make the longswordsman a separate unit from this line. Like, having to do meta arms and longsword upgrade and supplies just to make the shittiest unit in Castle Age is just so bad, actually. That's not a real balance suggestion, by the way. It was a joke. Before I get any comments about that. I do read the YouTube comments. Alright, I guess we'll start producing some of those meta arms. We did get supplies. It's fair game. There's a lot of those. I mean, we're gonna lull him to a false sense of security here. He'll think like, okay, this guy's gonna go knights. But then bam, out of nowhere, longswords come out and he's just got nothing to do with them. Okay, can I just go right? Oh no, he walled behind. Very smart. I can probably just kill these with knights, but it's not fun that way. We can all agree on that, I'm pretty sure. It's not fun to just win with knights, so we're gonna have to really double down here. Triple and even quadruple down on the barrack production. The market's so good. I will stand by what I said about the market. I just think it's so helpful. Because no one knows build orders. Like, no one knows build orders. You might as well just use the market to help you out there. There's no shame in that. I actually think that's the one tip that's going to separate consistent players from non-consistent players on Empire Wars. Market makes you consistent. Might not be the most powerful strategy. Maybe perfect macro is better, but It's so easy to play with markets, so I think it's actually a really good thing. And on this game mode, you can't afford to fall behind. Like, if you have extra 100 resources because you didn't use the market, but you're on the defensive, I'd rather be on the aggressive there because I just had the right resources at the right time. All right, allow him to false sense of security, and then bam, longs just come out. Now what? Now what? Now you die. That's what. Okay. I guess I want arson here. So I will try to break through his buildings now. You know what? Let's just take that fight. Because I know he'll take it if I fight with the cavalry. He's not going to kill a single one anyway. It's funny how full knights would have been the same effectiveness as longswords, by the way. I don't know if that's sad or if that's funny, or I don't know what that says about longswordsmen, but if you're not Goths or like Malians, they're pretty useless. Okay. I guess at this point we can just Mind Stone again, just to make more TCs. But he's just going to lose all his buildings now. This is the one situation where longswords are really good, actually, but killing buildings, they do that really well, gotta say. Yeah, I don't know how useful this keyboard cam really is, but so many people have asked to see it, so I figured it's about time I give it to you guys. He's making a defensive castle, interesting. I mean, he's gonna lose everything else. Like, that castle only secures part of the game, part of the map. And I can still kill that castle, I think. Let's kill all the houses for now. He tried to boom, like, bro, what was that? Booming in this game mode is just so hard half the time. And GG's called. Nice try, nice try. He played pretty well. Just investing to 3TC, he just has no no army. So don't get baited into 3TC on Empire Wars. Play play with a lot of army. That's my best advice, amongst other things. But yeah, good job to this guy, GG, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video with the keyboard cam. That's going to be for today, or for this video. We'll have more videos though, of course, today. That's going to be for this video. Take care. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.